Hi there, everybody from Minden, Nevada. We've got the LSP Game of the Week, and this week it's a big one. The Zone Championship, the Reno Huskies taking on the Douglas Tigers. Coming right up.
Hi there, everybody. Dan Slater here.
And Mike Irvin.
Well, folks, the whole thing comes down to tonight on a cold, cold November evening here at Keith Roman Field, Mike.
It's starting to snow right now, Dan, before we came indoors here for this.
Right, we're doing our pregame show indoors here because it's wicked out there, and hopefully it's going to stop before game time. But, hey, two teams well-deserving.
They really are. Dan Amancino's Reno Huskies were undefeated last year. They made it to this part of the whole bonanza against the McQueen Lancers and came up short. This year, pretty much a whole different team among the skill positions, but they've done a good job coming back from the depths of despair with a 2-5 record earlier this year.
Well, it's interesting, as you said, McQueen. There is no McQueen this year in the Zone Championship. Times are changing. Hey, there could be a new kid on the block.
The undefeated Douglas Tigers 11-0 coming into this one against the 6-5 Huskies.
Coming right up here in a minute. Now, my man Big Mike here, he's been talking about his Ironman 11 team all year long. It's time to start announcing them here, folks. So, Mike, what do you got for us here?
Well, first of all, it was very difficult to pick 11 kids. So we got a few more than 11. And what we did was we broke it down to our Ironman All-Star teams. We've got 2 select teams.
Now, did you want to tell them exactly what the Ironman qualifies?
Ironman qualifies, in my book, kids who are playing offense, defense, special teams. They're playing more than one position, or they're playing that one position so well that you can't leave them off a team. And what we did was we broke it down between offense and defense, 2 units, and it covers the players that we've seen during LSP games. There are some teams we didn't see, and I'm sorry to say they're not on the list because
we didn't see them.
I didn't see them.
So let's go over it, Mike.
Let's start with the defense. On defensive ends, in our first team unit, we have Wes Evans from Reno and Nick Summers from Douglas.
Whoa.
2 solid players. Our tackles in the middle, from McQueen High School, Mitch Solano, and from Douglas High School, Tyson Estes. Our linebackers, we got 4 good ones in our first team unit. Ryan McKinley from Reno, Jake Peterson from Douglas, Shane Perryman from Spanish Springs, and John Stewart from Carson.
Whoa.
And our cornerbacks, Isaac Porter from Hug, Proctor Hug from Reno, and Luke Rippey from Douglas. That's our first.
Man.
That's our first unit defensive team.
I'd like to go play at college with that team.
The second team is just as good, folks. The defensive ends are Stormy Harold from Douglas and Justin McIntyre from South Tahoe. In the center of the line from McQueen, C.J. Keenan, and from Dayton High School, Tim Torres. Our linebackers are Nick Shine from Carson, Nick Garrett from South Tahoe, Richie Geeson from South Tahoe, and David Gonzalez of Wooster. And our cornerbacks, Mitch Moore from Hug, Julius Broussard from Reno, and Aaron Silva from Elko. That's our defensive units, Dan. Solid players. There's no way you can pick 11 kids out of that bunch.
Okay, what do you got for me offensively?
Well, offensively, let's start right in the middle of the line, the centers. And we've seen 2 of the best ones in Northern Nevada this year. On the first team, Richie Geeson from South Tahoe. Our second team centers from Douglas, Johnson Riggs. 2 solid performers.
Wow.
The guards on our first team, we went with Paul Manley from Douglas and Tim Torres again from Dayton, a solid 3A player.
Yeah.
On our second team, we went with Garrett Hostetler, also from Douglas, and Nick Garrett from South Tahoe. On the offensive tackle spots, on the first team, Sean Bingham of Reno and David Silvestro of Douglas. On the second team, Steve Kirk from North Tahoe, another 3A player, and Mitch Solano from McQueen. Now we go to tight ends, and I think I got 2 of the best ones in this area. From Reno High School, Wes Evans, and from Carson High School, Nick Shine. The wide receivers, first of all, on the first team from Douglas, Andy McIntosh. From North Valleys, Tim Holy. On the second team, Quincy Mosley of McQueen and Dan Gomez from South Tahoe. Our running backs, and it was tough, so I'm just going to call all 4 of these because it was tough to decide who was the best.
Oh.
From South Tahoe, Grant Swinney. From Douglas, Dusty Cooper. From Hug, Isaac Porter. And from Reno, a latecomer who had a great second half, Connor Martin.
Or I'll say.
Our quarterbacks, let's hold off on the quarterbacks for a second. Let's go to our kickers. We got two of the best, and they're both juniors. Matt Bobman and Eric M. Solid performers.
They can boot.
For punting, I again go with Matt Bobman of South Tahoe and Isaac Porter from Hug. Kick returners, and we got some burners. From Douglas, Dusty Cooper. From South Tahoe, Dan Gomez. From McQueen, Quincy Mosley. And from Hug, Mitchell Moore. Our punt returners, from Douglas, Luke Rippey. From South Tahoe, the boy with a lot of adventures, Ryan Finkel. From Reno, Tom Barcia. And from Sparks, Gary Berg. Now let's go to our two quarterbacks. And Dan, first of all, our second team quarterback, and I'll start with him first because he's a junior. So he's going to be around. And that's from South Tahoe, Mikey Van Gordon. He just improved, got better and better as the year went on, Dan.
He can throw.
And the number one quarterback, and deep down, I think, without question, the player of the year in my book that I've seen play this year from Douglas High School, Luke Rippey.
Well, I think you got a pretty good selection there. Like I said, I'd like to take that team and go play a college with it.
Bring them on. Come on, Oklahoma.
All right. Well, that's Mike's Big Iron Man team for this year. Hey, we enjoyed picking them, and, hey, congratulations, guys.
Well, hi there, everybody. Hell, it was clear a little while ago, but just like that, it came in buckets, and we got some little snow on the field. The towing cost is taking place, guys. Hey, it's actually starting to stop a little.
A little bit, but it's sticking. As Warner said, it's sticking on the tubas, Dan.
Yeah, really, huh? Well, we'll be back in a minute. All right, well, they're going to place the tee down and the ball, and we're going to be ready to go. Now kicking off for Reno.
It's not Tom Vickery,
Yeah,
Dan, and
okay.
they would do this to me, so it's number 6, Sean Richards.
Well, he has kicked off. Maybe they use him for the kickoffs and Tom for the extra points.
Vickery was having a heck of a time in pregame warm-ups, Dan, getting the ball up in the air, so maybe they've gone back to Richards.
If you get anything, if there's any kicks in the end zone tonight, then you've got your heck of a kicker.
Yeah.
Because when it's cold like this, it just doesn't travel well. Well, we're still waiting here, and we should be underway in a minute, so we'll take a pause. All right, well, they come out. I wouldn't be surprised to see an onside attempt.
It may be unnatural, too. It just might happen.
Here we go. They're going to kick deep.
And Spike Augusta is going to let it roll by him into the end zone.
They didn't kick it to the end zone, but it rolled all the way. So we'll be back. 1st and 10 for the Tigers when we return.
Zoom lens.
Well, in the snow it don't help. All right, here come the Tigers. Luke Rippey brings them up. And here we go. Gonna hand off.
No, he still got it, Dan. He dropped the ball
already. Wow.
And
it takes a slide backwards. And that's going to tell you what the conditions are going to be like, folks. It's going to be nasty. So now, let's see, what did they lose?
It's about 2nd and 20, Dan.
Yeah, whoa, boy.
Dan, that thing came out of his hand before he could even pull back.
Yeah,
It was a great fake to the inside.
Yeah, it faked me out.
Except everybody got faked out except big 51, Jay Colleen for the Huskies. Hand off to Cooper.
And trying to find some running room, but the Huskies are there. And
it's number 20. Oh, boy. I'm trying to look through
2 is
the
in there
snow.
also. That's Broussard, right, I think? Number 2?
Number 2 is Julius Broussard.
So it's 3rd down now. And, oh, boy. Tigers got 3rd and long. And they're going into a strong wind and snow.
Going to hand off, playing it safe. And up the middle, and not a whole lot of room. As they push him back, I couldn't tell. There was a bunch of white shirts in there. And it's going to be a 4th down for the Tigers. They're going to have to punt. You guys probably having a heck of a time trying to see, huh?
You know, it's coming down. I remember
really
watching a game from
now, yeah.
I remember watching a game from Soldier Field in Chicago. It had snow like this.
Yeah,
and it
Philadelphia
was the same
and
way.
Chicago that one day, yeah.
Well, Tim Coleman, we can barely see him, but I'm guessing he's very close to the end zone.
Oh, bad snap.
Low snap.
He got it off.
And it gets blocked.
Got blocked.
And it gets picked up by the Huskies, and it's a Husky touchdown.
And it's a touchdown. Let's see who got it. 54, I think.
50.
I'm not sure.
54 is Mike Coomer, Dan.
And the Huskies are on the board first on a blocked punt attempt in the snowstorm. Wow.
And Dan, I'm assuming there's people across the way, but you can barely see them right now. It's starting to come down.
They're
It's
going nuts
amazing,
over there.
yeah. So
Tom Vickery, number 99,
is going to be extra points, yeah.
You know, Dan, I'm almost wondering if it's on a day like this, you might also just go for 2 because I'm not sure you're going to get anything up in this snow and cold.
I hear what you're saying.
Covered the loose ball for the Husky score.
And we're waiting here. This is going to be a long game at this rate.
Oh, man.
Well, got to get the that play certainly took this crowd out of the game on this side of the field anyway.
Wow, I'll say, yeah.
It's awful quiet.
And we're going to get a whistle offside, I think, on the Tigers.
Now
Someone
they
came
might,
across the line.
consider running it in.
Let's see here. Here comes the man in the white hat, and he says offside. Yep. So they'll move it up a half the distance.
And it still looks like they're kicking down, which is, you know, last
strange,
week against Tahoe, we saw them do that quarterback sneak with quarterback John Wallace. And they had, you know, moderate success of a couple of yards each time. I have a feeling we're going to see that play with both these teams today. Bad snap.
Yeah. He's trying to make the end zone.
And
He's going to make
got
it. So the 2-point conversion for the Huskies.
Proctor hug on the carry, Dan.
That's right. It's okay. So the Huskies grab first blood here in the zone championship in the snow. It's 8-0. Holy moly. Wow. What a beginning. And stick around. It could get good. We'll be back. All right. Well, we're back, I think.
I think it's important the Tigers get some kind of return here. Established a little bit of field position.
At this point, I think if you can get the ball to you, you just want to fall on it because I'm not sure you even want to pick it up and try and run right now.
Wow. This is...
It's wicked out there,
This
folks.
is unreal. Here goes Sean Richards' kick.
Another good kick in the
Decent
snow.
kick. Pass Spike Augusta again into the
He probably
end zone.
can't even see it.
Dan, I don't think he could see it.
Yeah. So.
And whoa, look at that bird.
Look
He
at
was
that
just in big trouble. He's going to land among the Tigers.
10:29 to go. 8-0. We'll be back. Okay, here come the Tigers. And
inside handoff, Dan.
And they swarm around.
Is there a
it.
fumble?
Fumble,
Yeah.
Reno ball, I
Fumble,
think.
Dan.
Yeah, they got it. Holy moly. The Reno Huskies got everything going the right way, and I think the biggest thing was they made a decision to play defense first.
Yeah.
And that seems to be huge right at the moment.
And I have no idea who recovered that ball, Dan.
Nor fumbled it.
Yeah.
The crowd is just all in white.
If I'm not mistaken, this is only the 3rd time the Tigers have been behind the game this season.
Yeah, it could be.
They were behind against Elko and came back, and
Carson scored early on them also.
Yeah, but they're giving them good field position
There comes
again.
John Wallace. It goes to Connor Martin, and Martin gets about 3 or 4.
Yeah.
Number 17, Connor Martin carries the ball for the
Wow.
Huskies.
Well, Dan, it is sticking big time, and if it continues
Yeah.
at this rate, I don't even want to see this field for the second half.
Oh, what happened to little snow showers?
Oh, man.
This is a major snowstorm right now.
Quinlan and Martin in the backfield behind Wallace, and we can barely see them.
Yeah. Gonna hand off.
It's Martin again. And
into the pile. Not much there. Nick was in there.
Nick
52
Summers.
is in there.
Nate Marsh is in there.
So Tigers trying to put a stop to it right here. Wow, this is unbelievable conditions, folks. And the wind doesn't help either. Wallace calling signals.
He's got McKinley in motion. Look for something to the right side. Here it goes
Pitch.
with Connor Martin.
Yep.
And he cuts in. He's got a running
And he's
room.
still on his feet.
Still going.
Touchdown!
Connor Martin, number 17.
Holy moly.
Dan, I watched him do this last week against South Tahoe. There's something about this kid. He's never played in snow before, and this is
I
his
don't
second
think so.
week at doing it.
Well, he ran like the field was dry there, guys.
Yeah, he did.
Man.
Kept bouncing. Wow. Unbelievable. Tigers are in a shock right now.
Well, the good news is there's only 3 minutes gone.
I mean, hey, there's a long way to go.
If you're a
maybe
Tiger
this one.
fan.
Have we spotted Howard yet? Because we're losing sight of the Tigers on the field. Honest to goodness,
They're in
I
black.
can barely see. Thank goodness, you know, their white jerseys, their numbers are just kind of fading. Well, they are going to go for two, Dan. John
Yeah,
Wallace
makes
coming
sense.
up.
They were successful last time. Why not again?
It's like Evans in motion.
Gonna throw it.
Wallace is firing for Wes Evans, and I don't know where that ball
Incomplete. Into the left-hand side of the
went.
end
Out to
zone.
where all those cars are.
Yeah. All right, well,
Man, oh man.
14-0 at the with 9:02 to go in the first. We'll be back. Well, Reno getting ready to kick off. This has been one of their best plays of the night. The kickoff in the end zone. And I think it's because they can't see the ball. All right, they're ready.
And there goes Richard's kick, and it's a good one.
And they don't see it. Dusty never saw that ball.
He never saw it.
First and 10, Tigers. We'll be back. Well, the Tigers will come out and try to get something going here. Gonna hand off.
Hand
up
off,
the middle.
Dusty Cooper, and he's got runners.
There he goes!
And
Go.
Cooper's off.
And the Tigers answer back.
Cooper got out, I believe, Dan, at the Reno 48, but the yard lines are almost oblivious.
Yeah.
First down, right at the field for the Tigers.
All right, we're getting all kinds of. You guys still there?
Yeah, we're here.
We're struggling, folks, along with the players.
Well, this crowd woke up with that one, Dan.
Yeah.
Dusty Cooper again, straight up the middle. Still on his feet. Oh,
Oh,
man.
man.
Was
He
he
got a
hit
crunch.
at the 42-yard line?
28 got that one.
Tom Barcia on the stop for the Huskies. Well, Dan, one of the things we're forgetting is these are kids out here. They love playing in this weather.
Well,
We
I
may
don't-
not like it, but they love playing
yeah,
in this
but when it
stuff.
didn't mean anything, it would be fun to play. Luke's gonna keep.
Rippey's going to keep it,
And
he's
short
got
gain.
first down yardage, Dan.
Yep.
Down to about the 39-yard line. Looked like McKinley on the stop.
Taken down by number 11, Ryan McKinley. Lower number 75, Sean Bingham.
Oh my. Well, experience in the snow goes to the Huskies. Well, you can hear those snowflakes must be hitting our wires. I didn't cover them up. I should have.
Dusty Cooper again,
And this time the
and he
Huskies
gets
are
wrapped
there.
up
Yeah.
big time.
Number 12, Dusty Cooper carries the ball. For
Wes Evans, number 8, number 7, Ryan Abeker, and Sean Bingham, 75 on the stop.
Cooper taken down on the play by number 75, Sean Bingham.
I would think that this thing was got to let up soon.
Well, you would hope so.
Well, I mean, it wasn't predicted for this kind of stuff, I don't think.
Man, oh man, no, it wasn't, Dan. I mean, I was on the
Handoff, Dusty
Cooper.
up the middle.
Somebody got his ankle early on in that one. Ryan Quinlan in there along with Ryan McKinley. Both the internet and the Weather Channel were saying we're going
Snow showers,
maybe
maybe.
30 to 50% of an inch or two, Dan.
There's an inch on most of these people's heads in front of us.
At
Yeah.
least.
Brings up 3rd and 9 for the Tigers.
About 3rd and 9.
McIntosh wide out to the right-hand side. Andy in motion.
Gonna fake. We're
Rippy
gonna try
back. Nick Summers wide open. Stormy Harold wide open. And was it picked up by Mike Coomer?
I'm not sure what they're saying. I couldn't tell.
I'm not sure if 54 Coomer.
Do they know?
Well,
Tiger pass falls incomplete. Brings up
Incomplete,
4th down
huh?
for the Tigers.
Okay. I couldn't even see a receiver over there.
well, Stormy Harold was in the general area. He and Nick Summers both got open on that one, Dan, but Luke just had no chance to get the ball to him. It's
Yeah,
just,
well, he bobbled the ball again. He
Yeah.
slipped out of his hands.
so Timmy.
Well, timeout here. I'm gonna take a pause.
Tim
Nice.
Coleman to punt. Oh, great punt by Timmy. Proctor Hug takes it
it up.
about the 12-yard line, maybe.
Wow.
And that's a guess.
Hug returns the punt
And
for the
he's skied to the sidelines. All right, we'll be back. Okay, well. Wallace will bring him up here, 1st and 10. Where are they about?
16-yard line, Dan.
Right,
And
you can figure it out.
McKinley in motion.
Handoff inside. Bang.
Ryan Quinlan on a carry, and he lost probably 2 yards.
Oh, bunch of Tigers in there.
Looked like Nick Summers was at the bottom of
Yeah.
that pile.
He was one of them, that's for sure.
Guys on the punt, Patrick Hughes, the snapper, went down and made that tackle. Patrick's going to be an important player tonight. Snaps for the extra points in the punts.
And it's
And-
Connor Martin up the middle.
And he moves forward for
He
3,
gets
4,
about
5.
4 or 5.
We
Stormy
apologize,
Harold, Nate
folks.
Marsh, and Tyson Estes on the stop.
Not much we can do about these connections getting wet, I think. Oh, wow.
Glad I have rubber soles on.
I'm wearing tennis shoes.
Third
Big
down.
play. Big play early.
Proctor Hugs the lone wideout for the Huskies. He's in motion. So Connor Martin.
Flag.
And a flag and a play.
And Rippy's in there on the tackle.
Number 17, Connor Martin carries
Looks like he got
March.
first down yardage.
now by number 1. Luke
And let's see what the flag is.
Holding. That'll back him up a little.
Well, it's dare I say, it's kind of letting up.
Yes, it is.
Kinda.
Well, I can see the people across the way, so
Good crowd across the way. This is by far the best visiting crowd we've had here this year.
Yeah. Well, I'm sure there's a lot of mixed people over in there with, just
There could
people
be some
coming to
Tiger
watch.
fans over there. Yeah, that
You know.
too. You're right.
The overflow over when you snow.
yeah.
It's packed on this side. People along the sidelines.
It's going to be 3rd and long now for the Huskies.
Oh, and this is a big penalty.
Yeah.
And there's Boo Birds from the Reno side.
Yeah.
I'm not sure how he could see holding, let alone call it.
I just don't know. They got snow plows down here in the Crimson Valley? They don't, do they?
Huskies going to take their time.
3rd and 13.
Wallace back, fires for Ryan McKinley, almost picked up by Tommy Welton.
They're both down in the snow.
For the Huskies, a team not known for passing, has twice attempted to throw in this game.
Now the adventure in punting here for the Huskies.
Tom Barcia is going to be midway into his end zone probably, Dan. And Luke Rippey is going to be out around the looks like about the 45-yard line of Reno. And I don't see the ball, but
Luke does.
Luke does.
He caught it.
The
Wow.
45 to the 40.
And out of bounds.
Man, I'm glad he saw it.
Oh. 1st and 10. We'll be back. Well, that's your situation. 4:30 to go here in the quarter.
Here they come, Dan, and they got great field position at the Reno 38. Dusty Cooper, Ryan McKinley.
McKinley had him.
And then Gerald Berry, number 4, finally got up there off the beaker.
Hey, you're doing pretty good seeing who's out there.
Well, this is the 3rd week in a row we've seen, or I've seen the Huskies play, so I go to all the trouble to make these charts out, and it's too darn cold to lift the thing up in the air.
Mine's a...
And it's Dusty Cooper.
And the pile moves a little ways.
They got down to about the 33, Dan. Sean Bingham, number 75, and Jake Colleen, 51, stopped him for the Huskies.
Taken down by number 75, Sean Bingham.
Wow.
Along with number 51, Jake
Unbelievable conditions. I thought the mud game last year was bad. I think this tops it, Werner.
Yeah, I would say so, Dan. I've been going to football games a lot of years here, and I've never seen it this bad. I can't remember it really snowed, to be honest with you. Of course, it's been a while since we played late.
Rippey for McIntosh.
Jump ball.
Picked off by Proctor Hug.
Oh, baby, look out.
And he's got running room.
And blockers.
Oh, great stop on a play.
Number 21, Proctor Hug intercepts the Tiger pass.
Wow. Both him and McIntosh went down there and battled for it, and Proctor got the best read on it, I think.
Well, he was behind.
Yeah,
Dan.
back and sitting right.
It looked like Broussard was with Andy, and Proctor Hug, like he did last week, just kind of sitting back waiting.
Big play for Reno, reestablished field position in their favor.
2:54 to go in the first quarter of this one. And it's Connor Martin. And he gets drilled for a loss of about 2 or 3 yards on a play.
Marsh comes up with his helmet full of snow and the ball carrier.
Burton taken down on a play by number 1, Anthony Rapolo. Number 52, Jim Marsh for the Tigers.
And on the sidelines, Dan, I don't know if you can see, punter Tim Coleman was just keeping his legs warm by getting on the exercise bike, which they have down there.
Yeah, makes sense.
Sure, we'll see a lot of the players for Vic Cramps tonight are going to be jumping on that thing. Well, Huggs the lone wide out, and now Quinlan's going to join him over here. McKinley in motion. Martin, and a big stop on the play. Stormy Harrell. Stormy shot through there. Tyson Estes was in the middle of the line.
17, Connor Martin carries the ball for the Huskies. number 51, Tyson Estes for the Tigers.
3rd and 11.
Defense is definitely going to be the big thing tonight.
Look for some kind of draw or something here, maybe.
I don't know. They don't seem to think they can throw.
Connor Martin, or no, that's Quinlan. Quinlan on the carry, and he's got nowhere to go.
Number 20, Ryan Quinlan carries the ball for the Huskies.
So that's going to be another punt situation, and here we go again. Punts. Basically, all you want to do is just get the ball and make sure you kick it, and don't try to do anything extra special.
Yeah, anything over 25, 30 yards tonight.
Yeah.
It's a great punt.
Looks back about his own 25-yard line to receive Tom Barcia's punt.
And on the defense, it'd be real easy to block a kick.
And they almost got that one.
Takes a bounce, and they'll down it right there. 1st and 10 for the Tigers. Well, we got 2:46 to go in the quarter.
Nice, they do a great job.
Tigers come out and see if they can do something in this weather.
Dan, they got 3 wide, but they're going to go straight up to middle, and nothing there.
Nope. They pull them backwards.
Number 12, Dusty Cooper carries the ball for the Tigers.
Yeah, the Huskies are doing a good job with the Tigers front line.
Cooper taken down in a play by number 75, Sean Bingham, along with number 4, Jarrell Berry for the Huskies.
I think it could just stop for a little while.
It just dawned on me. Have we noticed how?
That's going to end the quarter. We'll come back to you, Mike, in a minute. Well, the Tigers come out, and they're going to try to get something going here.
They've got 3 wide again with Eric M. and Nolan Brockedge in the far right and Andy McIntosh over here on the left. Dusty's the lone setback.
We got a timeout, huh? I'm not sure what the deal is. Okay, well,
Rippy back to pass, fires. He's got Dusty Cooper. And Dusty
nice
gets wrapped
defense, though. 75 for the Huskies.
Sean Bingham and Wes Evans were there, Dan.
Yeah.
Taken down by number
Good idea by the Tigers.
Correction, Sean Bingham.
A little safe pass out there and let them get in the open field.
That was a nice play. That was a nice play call.
Well, you needed to get that one pass completed to kind of settle you down and get everything in motion for some passes down the road. They got everybody wide to this side and only 2 guys really out here, so we'll see if they'll stay off.
Up the middle, good hard run by, is that Dusty? Yep.
Number 12, Dusty Cooper carries the ball.
About a 7-yard pickup, Dan, but it's still going to bring up 4th down.
Number 7, Russell Nebeker, along with number 4, Jarrell Berry.
And here comes Howard.
His battery probably went dead. Good punt.
And Tim Coleman, and we'll have to see it when it comes down. It's caught by Tom Barcia. He's got a little running room. Scats through the middle, still on his feet. Still on his feet. Still going.
He's gone.
He's going to go all the way.
Goodness gracious.
A 70-yard punt return for Tom Barcia of the Reno Huskies. Oh,
wow.
man. Dan,
unbelievable.
Dan, he went straight up the middle,
yeah.
and on this kind
kept going.
On this kind of field, there's no way for footing. If anything, you probably have more of an advantage when you're the offensive player because it's tough for defensive players to cut. Well, this is
going crazy over there.
I don't want to say your dog threw the kiss of death down here to the Carson Valley, but
they got great fans at Reno. They really do. They really support their teams, and they're loud, and they're really. They do a great job following their team.
Well, they came out in force last Saturday, and they were standing on the hill in the snow at South Tahoe, and obviously they had to drive through this stuff. They're going for 2 again. Martin, he's got it.
Is he in?
Yep.
Oh boy, the Huskies are barking. So we've gone 10-21 now into the second quarter. 22-0, wow. Unbelievable.
Hey, Dan.
Now the Huskies come out, and definitely a fake. Now, well, this is interesting. It's Tom is kicking.
Well, we saw them both switch off in the McQueen game too, Dan, so I don't know what the story is.
Well,
and there it goes. And
onside.
Uh-oh, it's loose. But let's see, the Tigers fell on it. As
Number looked like
Brady.
Brockage.
Yeah. Or is it Brockage or Brady? No, it's Brady.
Brady.
Yeah, he said Brockage, but I saw it too.
I think it was Brian Brady. That's letting up.
Well, I was sitting and it didn't go far enough to enter my viewpoint.
Not a bad gamble there, the way their defense is playing.
Yeah. They actually probably didn't know where the ball was. Oh, they're holding him up here for something.
Boy, these referees are doing this a lot. And, you know, it's funny. I heard somebody saying beforehand, Dan, in the 1A game, the weather was so bad they purposely sped the game up at the end. And one official told the other, don't call any flat, don't throw any flags. These guys, they're getting paid by the minute. Keenan Kopp. And
right
Keenan gets about 3 or 4 yards. He crashes over the right side. Dan, real quickly, I want to run down the starting lineup for the Tigers offense on the front line. Austin Glenn, Paul Manley, Johnson Riggs, Garrett Hostetler, and David Silvestro. Nick Summers and Stormy Harold are the tight ends. The wideout is Andy McIntosh. Right now he's joined by Nolan Brockedge, and we got Keenan, Dusty, and Luke in the backfield. And Keenan Kopp again, and he just drives forward.
Go, to the power game and try to get down the field here.
Number 30, Keenan Kopp carries the ball once again for the Tigers.
Guys, I think the Tigers have to get something. Got to get on the score half.
Yeah, there's no doubt about that. Again, folks, we apologize for the shorting out, but there's not a whole lot we can do right now. We're in tough conditions.
Back firing for Andy McIntosh.
So high. Yeah.
But that was a nice play, Dan, because you really need to open something up. And that short pass that we've seen that work for the Tigers before.
If you do get that ball to him, he catches it in stride. It's just like Reno did. You know, it's hard to stop. And here we go again.
But you know, it's let up enough, Dan, we might even see the ball travel this time. We sure haven't on any of the other ones. Tim Coleman is about at the 30-yard line where he's setting up. And Tom Barcia is back at the 20, very similar as before. Well, you can hear a pin drop all of a sudden. You can hear a snowflake drop. Timmy Coleman, oh, what a great punt, Dan. What a great punt. And a flag on the play, and this one's going to get down to about the 5-yard line?
Tiger punt is down on the 5-yard line. We have a flag on the play.
And
that's a total traveling distance of 65 yards.
In this cold, wow. I'm not sure who's the white hat out there. There he is. And who's it on? They haven't signaled yet.
I'm going to take a wild guess and say it's on the Huskies.
It's holding on the Huskies. So they're going to give him half the distance? Is that what they'll do?
That'll take it down to about the 2.5-yard line, I think.
So now the Huskies are in danger zone. Did it almost stop?
It's coming down very lightly now.
Yeah. All right, well, Huskies, 9:02.
And they're signaling something. Are we,
They're waiting for the chain gang. They're waiting for the chain gang.
Oh, man.
We'll be back. The Huskies kind of digging a place to get their footing. Handoff. Nothing there. A whole bunch of black shirts in there.
Taken down by number 52, Jake Marshall, number 14, Jake Peterson.
Dan, let's take a look at the Husky offense real quick on the front. Front line, Joe Sturgis, Matt McKissick, Justin Rowe, John Stevens, and Sean Bingham. The tight ends are Wes Evans and Ryan McKinley. Proctor Huggs, the wide out. Quinlan and Martin in the backfield behind John Wallace. McKinley in motion, and it's a Martin, and there he goes. He is off and running, Dan.
Wow, he flew by my lens.
The 50 to 40, and Tommy Welton trying to chase him, but no chance. Connor Martin, oh man.
Wow, unbelievable.
98 yards.
Wow.
He just shot through there like a cannon.
Impressive.
What kind of magic did this kid learn at Disneyland as a kid growing up in Anaheim?
Wow.
Dan, the crowd is just stunned, and so are we, because he just shot through there. I thought that was just a simple little
it looked
2
like,
or 3 yard burst, and then he just took off.
I was focusing on the line. It looked like the line had everything stopped, and then all of a sudden he was gone. He went past my lens.
And Dan, you know what was amazing was he had great footing running down the field. I mean, there was no, you know, even when you're wide open like this running, the chance that you still might fall, just slip and fall, can happen. And he just motored. They're going for 2 again.
Yeah, well, it makes sense.
Well, it's about the only thing you can do. And Wallace is going to pass off of Wes Evans' hands.
Well, still 8:03 to go here in the second quarter, but the Huskies, oh my, that's the situation. Well, I wouldn't be surprised if they went with the short kick again.
Well, you know, another score right now.
It's over, right?
Yeah. With 8:05 to go in the first half. And there it is, and there's a little squib kick. It's taken by A.G. Reed, number 33. And A.G. trying to get some running room. He's got some room at the 50.
Number 33, A.G. Reed returns to kick off for the Tigers. Taken down by number 4, Jarrell Berry. Along with number 2,
Tigers get a little life.
Yeah, Mike, I agree. I don't think the Tigers can allow Reno to score. Reno scores one more touchdown.
It's going to be hard.
In these conditions, 34 points.
And the snow is about stopped at the back.
But the damage has been done on the field.
And like we said before, and any of us who know live in this area, and it stops on a night like this, it's going to get cold. It's going to get real cold. Pitch back to Dusty Cooper on the right side. He's got running room. Dusty's still on his feet.
Goes into a pile of snow.
Taken down by number 24, Taylor Strawn.
Well, big first down yardage, Dan.
Good call, like you said earlier, Mike. Get these guys in the open field, see if they can do something. Like you said, the offensive player has the advantage.
They really do. You just cannot cut. The only advantage defense has is straight up the middle, but
all right, we're going to take a timeout. That's your situation. Well, here come the Tigers.
Keenan
Inside
Cobb.
handoff.
Number 30,
Short gain.
He gets out to about the 30-yard line, Dan. Pickup of maybe about 4.5, maybe 5.
Along with number 11, Ryan McKinley for the Huskies.
Bigger flakes starting to come down now.
Yeah, from a different direction, too.
Right.
Oh, sure. We'll get another foot the other way. Pitch.
Pitch back to Dusty. McKinley wraps him up along with Evans.
Right there.
Nice play by McKinley and Evans.
Number 12, Dusty Cooper carries the ball for the Tigers. Taken down by number 11, Ryan McKinley.
Very quickly, let's take a look at that Reno defense. as I'm looking at it, and I would have the other page turned over, but it's getting wet. Jake Colleen, Sean Bingham, Gerald Berry, and Wes Evans across the front. Mike Coomer, Ryan McKinley, Matt McKissick, and Russ Naviker, the linebackers. Julius Broussard, Brock Hug, and Tom Barcia are in the secondary.
Big third here.
Another third down for the Tigers. Third and 8.
I'm sure they'll go for it on 4. Over the middle,
Great
Andy.
pass.
A little too high. And it'll bring up a 4th down, and I would think they will go for it.
But Dan, the thing that's very noticeable now with the last 2 passes that Luke's thrown, he's got a lot on the ball.
Yeah.
It's got a nice spin to it. It's just a matter of getting the touchdown in this stuff, but it's much better in his first several attempts in the first quarter, which
well, the fact that
he's
gripping it and being able to throw it.
Well, they're going for it on 4th down, which you have to at this point, early in the first half. Rippy back. Firing
got
deep.
Andy out there. Or that's Brockage.
He got it.
Nice catch by Nolan. In the snow, he had good concentration.
And Dan, you actually were right when you said Andy, though, because Andy was going across the middle, and he was wide open. So, as we mentioned, Luke Rippey is starting to get the touch on the ball.
Well, as a defender, you can't do much against it because, you know, one wrong move and it's pass interference or he's gone.
Keenan Kopp.
Uh-oh, fumble, I think.
The ball is loose.
And Reno says they got it. They do.
The referees say they got it too.
I'm not sure who came out of there with the ball. But wow, a big turnover, and the Huskies, well, the gods are smiling on the Reno Huskies right now. We'll be back. Okay, here come the Huskies. Wallace looking it over. Up the middle, not much there.
And there's nothing with the center of that Tiger defense.
Number 17, Connor Martin carries the ball for the Huskies.
Boy, no bobbles or anything for the Huskies tonight. I'm telling you, they get
Yeah, well,
the center's doing a great job, and
yeah, they're just
Wallace
doing
is
a
doing a
little
great
bit
job.
of. They're not trying to overdo things.
Right,
And
keeping it
that's
simple.
what you got to do. Yeah.
Well, and they may have learned something last week playing in the snow
mud,
at
yeah.
South Tahoe. They took
It can
advantage of the
condition you for it.
turnovers. And again, straight up the middle and close to first down yardage.
Number 17, Connor Martin carries the ball for the Huskies.
Yeah, Green Bay has nothing on this here. This is the frozen tundra if I've ever seen any.
And Dan, real quick, I want to get the Tiger defense. Stormy Harold, Tyson Estes, Jake Marsh, Dan Singer, Nick Summers across the front.
Anthony, take a timeout and measure, I think. Go ahead.
Anthony Rapoli, Jake Peterson. I'm trying to see who the other 2 linebackers are out there right now. Andy McIntosh is out there, and I'm lost at the other one.
Well, we'll be back.
In the secondary, Welton, Rippey, and Shope.
Well, it's short of the first down, and it's 3rd and short. And boy, I don't know.
Boy, I don't think he got anything.
Hard to tell.
I think you made it, guys.
Do you?
First down.
Well, Orange's got some good eyes.
Number 17, Connor Martin carries the ball for the Huskies. Taken down by number 25, Nick Summers for the Tigers.
Big first down. That's going to knock a couple more minutes off.
It looks like one of those, what do you call those little balls where you tip it over and then the snowflakes come down in a Christmas scene? That's what it looks like out there. You know what I'm talking about.
You mean one of those little glass things that you shake? Yeah, it does. It has that nice real. I wasn't quite sure what you meant by that.
Floating flakes out there, you know. All you need is Santa to drive up. Short gain there. Tiger defense is right there.
Number 17,
Well, they're realizing right away, Dan, when he gets to the middle of that line, you got to take his legs out because you don't want to give him any kind of opening.
Right, he gets a little motor going, and the gas tank is still full.
Well, the clock ticking down to 4 minutes to go in the first half.
Reno definitely, they're smartly using up the whole clock. They figure, hey, we don't have to rush the score now.
And again, they wrap him up in the middle.
And the Tigers would just like to get a stop here and a chance to score before halftime. I think that's their goal right now.
Yeah, Nick Summers on the stop, and as the fans are going to see when they see this telecast, who we picked on our Ironman All-Star team, but we're seeing a lot of them come to the forefront on defense on both sides tonight.
Oh, yeah.
Well, do you throw it on third down?
Nah. Not if you're Reno. You give it to Martin. And a whole bunch of black jerseys out there.
He gets stopped with nothing. Looks like Marsh and Singer in on the stop.
Stop by number 10, Andy McIntosh, number 25, Nick Summers.
Timeout, Tigers.
Yeah, that's smart. Save a little time. 2:54 to go. We'll be back. All right. Well, Tigers, I wonder if they'll go for the block here.
It'll be a nice time to try it. You got nothing to lose. And here they come.
Gets it
punt.
Rippy at the 38.
He's down as soon as he got it, though.
And oh, man.
Never had a chance to go anywhere. So it'll be 1st and 10 for the Tigers. We'll be back in a minute. Well, the Tigers will come out and see if they can do something before half.
2:45 left.
Luke gonna keep himself.
It.
No, there's a whistle.
Oh, man.
Must have been some kind of procedure or something. Did you see a flag, guys?
Yeah, it was a false start by the Tigers.
Okay. Well, we'll do it all again.
Oh, offside Reno, I'm sorry.
Reno, okay. See, what do you know?
Yeah.
Been in the gym too much this week. What's the equivalent of a snowstorm for a basketball game? So the sweaty, noisy visitors gym somewhere.
Yeah, maybe. Yeah, getting stuff thrown at you. Tell you what, Stewart High School used to be an adventure to play there.
Okay, here come the Tigers.
1st and 5.
Gonna keep. Nope, gonna pitch at the last second.
It's a Cooper, and he's got running room.
Tries to
cut on his feet.
Finally yanked down. A great play there by
Broussard on the tackle at the 21-yard line, or make it the 24.
And there's your case of once you get going, you know.
That little option play's been their best play in the first half.
Well, it's a case of getting started. And once you get going, you know, the defenders are they're slipping and sliding and trying to get you, but because Dusty had thoughts of cutting back.
When on that one, Rippy kept it to the very last second too, Dan. I mean, that was the very last second he could pitch that ball.
That was about as good as you could do on an option,
Inside.
Not much.
And there's the big push, and it gets maybe a couple of yards. And it has stopped. There is nothing. This is amazing.
Yeah.
I mean, it's like it's just passed on over.
But
it's heading for Vegas.
The field has made its statement now. The snow has made its statement, I should say. This is what you got, guys. Live with it.
1:53 to go in the first half. Nolan in motion.
Gonna try to throw.
Rippy fires to McIntosh over the top.
Trying to dive for more.
Well, Dan, that's the third time I've seen Andy wide open over the middle, and they finally hook it big time.
Well, it's tough to get the ball there. That time he did. So the Tigers knocking on the door.
Well, it would be a big momentum boost for the Tigers to go into the locker room.
Now, whether they can run it in or throw it, I don't know how much time. They'll have enough time, I guess, even if they run.
1:30 and counting.
Gonna pitch. Dusty cuts right up and spins.
And a flag, late flag. I'm not sure.
Hold on the Tigers.
I'm not sure what happened on that play. A.G. Reed went down and literally had to jump over him to get the pitch off.
Wow. It's against the Tigers.
And Rippey is holding his, he was holding his right, inside of his right elbow.
Is that right?
But he's probably one of the few players that isn't wearing gloves, so those hands have got to be freezing right now.
Oh, man.
You know, the smartest people in this place are probably over by the barbecue pit, but I don't see it flaming up. What they do, let it go out during the snow?
The snow put it out.
I bet they did.
No, the smartest people are the ones that are inside the booth here.
Yeah.
Well, it's not the biggest booth around, so.
Well, look how much snow is on the radio guys' table. He's got about 5 inches over there.
Lee Adams over there doing Reno radio.
Pitch.
A reverse. Andy's going to throw.
Firing. Gets it off.
Oh, my.
Cut.
Well.
Intercepted.
It's intercepted, but I thought he came over.
There's a flag on the play.
I thought he came over the back of Luke. I don't know.
Andy looks like he's shaking up. There is a flag on the play.
And he got drilled when he threw that ball. I mean, he just got absolutely drilled.
So what do we got here? Let's see.
We'll have to see. It was, the flag came before the initial reverse handoff was made from Cooper to McIntosh.
Looks like they're talking to the Huskies, so illegal motion.
Legal motion.
And they're going to say it's an interception, and the Huskies have it. Wow. A big turnaround there. And I'm sure they'll just run out the clock here now with 59.2 seconds to go here in the half, and the ball deep in their own zone. We'll be back. All right, well, here come the Huskies. They're going to go straight with it.
Snake and flags everywhere.
Yeah. Boy, you would think you could just run the ball to halftime. But as you said, flags, huh?
Well, the last
procedure on the Huskies, wow.
In a hurry to get out of the deep red zone. Last time they had the ball on the 2-yard line, they gave it to Connor Martin, and he went 98 yards with it.
Yeah, but
I don't think you're going to see any exchanges here.
Yeah, they just want to go to halftime with the lead.
Well, this is every time they were pinned down deep last week against South Tahoe, this is exactly what they did. And on one occasion, I think John Wallace took 3 straight snaps straight ahead. It does work if you get a good push with your center and your guards. And they're doing it again, but nothing there is.
Yeah, they're going to go to halftime. Now, I don't know if if the referees are smart, they'll just not put the ball down until the last 25 seconds.
Number 3, John Wallace, quarterback keeper.
They're going to have to run one more.
Taking down originally by number 14, Jake Peterson for the Tigers.
Well, 21 seconds. They're going to get one off straight ahead.
They're going to do that. And that'll run down the clock. What a
timeout. Who called time?
Really?
Tigers have 2 more timeouts left.
Wow. Okay, well, we'll be back.
5.
Well, the Huskies will run it one more time, and the Tigers will probably call timeout one more time. They're going to hand off.
And it's Martin. Oh, man, he was one.
And quickly the timeout.
Big tackle because he was one step away from shooting toward the middle of the field.
10 seconds.
Doesn't matter. It's a first down.
Oh, it was a first down, and so the Huskies are just going to let it run, and we're going to go to the half, and the Tigers got an uphill battle. 28-0. The Reno Huskies have snowballed their way to the lead. Don't go away. Who knows what moves in the second half? Hi there, everybody. Dan Slater here with Daisy Dog, the football prediction champion. The holidays are upon us, folks. And here at the local sports program, Daisy, myself, and my wonderful staff want to wish you the happiest of holidays. We also want to remind you that, folks, we need your help.
The local sports program is not subsidized by any commercial TV or by any access TV. It survives solely on the sponsors and the donations from you, the community. So if you want to be a sponsor, give us a call or look us up on the web and help us out. For anyone that sends in a $25 donation or more to the local sports program, you'll receive this copy of The Dogs Who Saved Christmas Day. It's a video of a cute little story and song of Daisy's friends who helped save Christmas Day. It'll add to your Christmas spirit for the holidays. Hey, get yourself one. That's any $25 donation or more to the local sports program. Now, you can send it to the following address: LSP P.O. Box 4155, State Line, Nevada 89449. And hey, you'll be helping out the local sports program and the community as well. Again, we'll give you that address. It's LSP P.O. Box 4155, State Line, Nevada 89449. And you can look us up on the web and get more information about it, www.ds-lsp.com. Hey, we got lots of basketball and other things coming up here on the local sports program, so help out, keep this program going, because we need your support. Well, everyone have happy holidays. Thank you, everyone, Dan and Daisy, and the rest of the local sports program staff.
You could hear them sing their Christmas song.
Hi there, folks. We're back indoors here for a halftime, trying to get warm. What a ball game we got going.
This is the monster we thought it would be, no question about it. It's a shootout here in northern Nevada.
Hey, we got to talk about last week's game, Mike.
Oh, boy, what a great game by our player of the week.
Yep. Let's take a look at the player of the week coming right up. Luke looking it over.
Well, they always say the cream rises to the top, and that was the case last Friday night as Andy McIntosh turned in a sensational effort for our McDonald's Player of the Week. Good job. You're going to get some certificates and a T-shirt. Keep up the great work.
Not sure how he got so wide open. What a nice job turned in by Andy McIntosh. Great effort.
Great job, offense, defense. He was the guy against the Hawks.
Yep. All right. Well, second half action coming up in a minute, folks. Well, we're getting ready for second half. The snow has stopped, but the Tigers find themselves down 28-0.
That was an impressive first half by the Huskies, Dan and Mike.
It really was. Well, Anthony Stewart is the lone man back now. He's being joined by Connor Martin.
Do you think they would go for an onside kick?
Boy, I think I might try it, but you got hands guys out there for the
I don't
Huskies.
know if you're going to give up field position here, guys.
There it goes. Connor Martin's going to take it at the 10-yard line. 15-20.
Oh,
big stop by A.G. Reed. Number 33 got his arm out there.
And Connor's still down.
Connor's
tell you
down.
what.
Connor Martin's hurt, Dan.
He took a wicked hit.
If AG doesn't get him there, he's one-on-one with Eric, I think.
And he came up hobbling, Dan.
Yeah, but it looks like probably a Charlie horse type hit. All right, we'll be back.
28-0. There.
Trying to root him on here.
The defense is getting fired up by the crowd. See what happens. Handoff.
Now that's number 28 for
Tom Barcia on the carry.
As Connor took a wicked hit, so he's going to have to be on the sideline for a little bit.
Number 28, Tom Barcia, the ball carrier for the Huskies.
Well, we've got a white covered field, so it's going to make it an adventure the rest of the way.
And I think we've seen the last of the snow, Dan. It's just going to be cold. I talked to someone, my wife down in Carson, and she said wasn't doing anything down there, so it's all come through.
The table has been set.
Wallace handoff. Barcia.
gone.
Barcia breaks open. Eddie Chope wrapping him up. He tries to get away, and he holds on to him at the 42.
Wow.
Nice play by Eddie. I thought he was gone.
Yeah. And he just, again, burst through there. Nothing fancy.
Well, and Dan, there they go. They went to someone who's been playing the whole game on defense and as their punter and their punt return guy, and he comes in for Martin and has a big play.
Well, that seems to be the thing to do. You know, just get someone going with the head of steam, and defensively, if you crack through there, you're in trouble.
Timeout, Huskies.
Timeout, huh? All right, well, 10:44 to go. We'll take a break. Well, it wasn't a timeout against the Huskies. It was just a timeout. Officials. Probably equipment or something, huh?
And again, it's Don Barcia over the right side. Nothing there as the Tigers
Seems like it's
stack
feast
it
or
up.
famine, huh?
It really is. If the holes, they close it down big time, and it's just a host of Tigers over there. I was looking over at the sidelines, Dan. They're still looking at Connor Martin. They're having him walk around a little bit. I want to say it looks like his knee, but I'm not positive from this angle. Tom Barcia again.
Just going through there with good hard speed and hoping for the best.
Boy, I tell you what,
Anthony Rapoli on the stop.
in these conditions, Reno has not even a bobble tonight. That's impressive.
Yeah. Well, they haven't done anything fancy. They just, you know, try to get a handoff and go.
I mean, usually in a game like this, you'll even have a bad exchange from center, but I'm impressed. Third and 3.
They're probably in 4-down territory.
Ryan Quinlan, and man, was he knocked backwards.
Not now.
Jake Peterson with a big hit.
Stop by number 14, Jake Peterson.
Just his helmet now, he hit him so hard, I guess.
Loss of maybe one, going to bring up 4th and about 4.
Yeah, they're going to punt it, and that makes sense because
Well,
get him down there in that danger zone again.
You're gonna pin the Tigers real deep unless Rippey can rip off one of those big punt returns like we've seen him do a few times this year. Tom Barcia standing about midfield range, maybe just inside Tiger territory. Snap, big rush, just gets it off.
He's going to call for a fair catch, but that's just a fake, yeah. So.
The Huskies all
28-0, we'll be back. Well, the Tigers will come out, and time to get the machine rolling.
Looks like it's inside the 20, Dan, maybe about the 18.
Going to fake and going to get wrapped up, though. The Huskies are right there.
Number 8, Luke Rippey on the quarterback keeper for the Tigers.
Excuse me.
Taken down by number 51, Jake Kylene, along with number 4, Jarrell Berry. Gain of about 3 brings up 2nd and 7.
Well, they got 3 out of that. Okay. Looked like they pretty much had him stopped. Dusty scores through.
First down yardage, Dan. Out to about the 37-yard line, it looks like.
See, they're trying to do the same thing, just bust through there and hope he can go. Now look at this. This guy's got a table full of snow here.
Yeah. Rippey back. Big rush on him. Gets it off to A.G. Reed.
And A.G.'s pumped.
Pass complete to number 33.
He got out to about the 42, 43-yard line maybe.
Taken down by number 11, Ryan McKinley for the Huskies.
McKinley all over.
And McKinley's moving a little slow down. He looks like maybe I'm not sure, but he's either got snow inside his helmet or something. He's having a little problem out there right now.
Pitch. Dusty
Cooper
cuts up and, well, can't break through, but he made a good
out to
game.
midfield, and maybe probably a first down, Dan, from looks like where they're going to spot it at. And it is.
Ball was just short of midfield. Tigers first and 10.
You know, we haven't seen the hurry-up offense either.
You know, I was just thinking the same thing. Might not be a bad idea.
Inside, A.G. Reed, and he grabs about 4 yards on the play. And that's really what you need in this kind of field conditions, Dan. If you can get 3 or 4 yards on that first down play.
The only bad part, though, is it's going to take too long to keep going down the field.
Yeah,
that many times.
This quarter's half over.
Yeah, see, that's your problem.
Well, it's not my problem.
You hope that maybe one gets busted. Oh, great play from behind, 75.
Sean Bingham again, and he has just had
a
play after play all night long.
Along with number 51, Jake Kylene. Going to bring up third, about 7 for the Tigers.
Yeah, this quarter is just really ticking off.
See, so they're going to have to start opening it up and take chances, even though they don't want to.
Third and 7.
Well, the ground game maybe is going to open up the passing game, as might be the case, and here we go.
Andy.
First down yardage. About what are they going to mark it at, about the 34-yard line?
Taken down on the play by number 21, Proctor Hugg for the Huskies.
Proctor looks like he's just kind of like a man back there, and he's going to stop anything long, and that's it.
He's playing deep center field. That's all he's back there for, man.
So, and that's been working.
They're letting Barcia and Broussard handle, take on Andy and Nolan one-on-one.
Gonna pitch. And
big initial.
Good defense by the Huskies.
Big initial pursuit by 51, Jake Kylene, and then Wes Evans followed it up.
Stopped by number 8, Wes Evans, along with number 2, Julius Broussard for the Huskies.
Well, the Tigers are moving, but so is the clock.
It's like you say, Dan, right now they definitely need to score on this possession driving down the field.
And we got a quick timeout again.
Yeah, I think the snow's getting in their ear holes or something. I don't know what it is, but it's got to be a little cold.
It's not conditions that you normally play in the valley. Wait till Vegas gets up here.
I was just thinking that.
If they have to face this kind of stuff, they'll get on the plane and go back home.
It's probably 75, 80 degrees down there tonight for their title game.
Bouncing and turned up for an extra yard, but now they got third down.
Stop by number 20, Ryan Quinlan, along with number 8, Wes Evans for the Huskies.
Well, this is definitely two-down territory for the Tigers.
Oh, well, no question. Well, I guess the water must have got out of our short, whatever it was in. Gonna throw.
Luke dropping back.
Screen. He's got Dusty.
Cooper, first down yardage. No. Yeah. Did he get it?
Well, it's close, but first down. But the Huskies are, they're just right there, and they're defensing those plays well.
They're not giving them anything deep, Dan. They're going to make them have to work for short stuff and run with it.
Yeah.
Dusty had some good blockers out there on that screen. But now it's down to 3:18 and still ticking. Tigers are using up a lot of clock on this drive. Rippy back, firing deep for Andy McIntosh.
He's got it, but was he in bounds?
No, they're saying he's out of bounds.
Yeah.
Pass complete, but number 10, Andy McIntosh was out of bounds.
And that's the way it's gone. We got one frozen crowd here. Not many people moving. They are just...
well, there were some people moved out, but that's why it's probably a little colder here now. There's less bodies up here.
Second down.
Coco coming down.
Tigers!
Coco going down to the kid.
Back looking, firing over the top. He's got it.
Nice catch. He's sliding.
Nolan Brockhedge on the slant pattern over the top.
First down, Tigers.
Covered by number 21, Proctor Hug for the Huskies.
And you know,
It's enough for a Tiger first down.
what a difference between the first half and the second half, because the players can see. They don't have snowflakes coming all over the place.
We can see.
Yeah.
But it really is true, Dan.
Yeah.
And it's if you watch how Luke Rippey's throwing here, starting in the second quarter, but especially in the third quarter, very crisp passes. Back looking, firing over the top. Man, wide open.
Got him. I think. Did he catch it?
I believe he
Yeah,
did.
they called it complete about the.
It's Andy.
Is
was
that
that
the
about the
2-yard
2?
line? Yeah.
Pass complete to number 10, Andy McIntyre for the Tigers. Back by number 21, Proctor Hug for the Huskies.
Mr. Hug all over the place again.
Going to bring up first and goal for the Tigers.
And the big
Yeah, they're going to time. Well, they. Why did they call timeout? Did Reno?
Yeah, Reno did. They
I was
were
going to say.
running their goal line defense on, and
the triple tight end lineup of the Tigers had just come out, and I don't think they were prepared for that one.
We'll be back. Well, it's a first, and is a goal. Yep.
Goal to go from the 3, Dan. They got the triple tight end lineup in. Power to the right side, maybe.
No, Luke's going to keep. But he's not going to get in.
And there's
They're going to have to
just
try it
nothing
again, yeah.
Number 8, Luke Rippey, the quarterback keeper.
55 was in there and 50 for the Huskies. And
it's a big play. Keeps the clock going.
Kissick, along with number 21, Proctor Hug for the Huskies.
That's Reno's playing against the clock right now.
this time Dusty.
Cooper. And he is very close.
No signal,
Nope.
huh?
Number 12, Dusty
Wow.
Cooper carries the ball up near the goal line for the Tigers.
I don't know how you can see the goal line in that snow
Well,
anyways.
They did sweep it a little bit.
Oh, no, it's coming down again. Oh, no, that's coming off the roof. Okay. I was going to say, where'd that snow come from? Handoff inside Cooper. Touchdown, Tigers. A hard-earned touchdown. So an extra point here, and as you said, I don't see Eric M.
No, they're definitely going for 2.
Yeah, Coach Lampoletto signal for 2.
And I'm not sure you won't see it in the air.
Yep, you're right.
And he's got it.
That makes your score 28-8, and Tigers now seem to have a new life going. And they got a big uphill battle to do it in, though. 1:42 to go here in the third. Well, old Nick's the go guy.
Dan, we were just talking, we all kind of think it's an onside, but even a bouncing high kick in this kind of weather and on this kind of turf is an advantage for a chance at a recovery. It's going to be tough to handle.
Well, what's the holdup in there?
It's the officials. Discussing whether to stop in a Grandma Hattie's on the way home. Well,
folks, if
the
you're sitting at home,
the Huskies have bounced back, but I don't know if. Here we go. They go deep. Anthony Stewart.
In the pile.
And he is wrapped up big time.
They're trying to strip
They're going
it.
after the ball.
Yeah. So 1st and 10 Huskies. The Tigers got a little life going here. Look out, we could be in for a good finish here. Okay, well. 1st and 10 Huskies. And they're going to have to do something with it.
And that is Connor Martin on the carry, and he got nothing.
Well, that's the way it's been for the Huskies. Seems like they run into a wall or they run right through it. Well, he must be healthy again. Probably not 100%. Folks, if you're sitting home in your nice warm home watching this and enjoying it, remember, we need your support here at LSP. Send in those donations or be a sponsor to keep this stuff on the air. Around the outside, but oh,
and always
man.
wrapped up big time.
It looked like he was going to break away.
And a late flag just flew in.
Uh-oh.
Taken down by number 8, Luke Rippey, along with number 25, Nick Summers.
Looks like it's on the Tigers.
Yeah, because not Jake, but Tommy Welton wasn't too excited about it.
Flag flew right after the tackle was made.
Personal foul. Wow.
Personal foul.
I certainly hope that they didn't call any kind of late hit, because in these conditions, how could anyone ever stop themselves?
Well,
you know, if it's something somebody said or something, I don't know.
and they're going to discuss this with the Tiger coaching staff. And Mike Rippey is not happy about this one.
It's going to give him a first down.
And he's still not happy.
Yeah.
Connor Martin, and he gets wrapped up.
Yeah.
Nothing.
Short game. But the thing is the clock
That's
will
going to be
keep
the end
turning.
of the third quarter.
Yeah. And the clock will just keep turning on these little plays.
Tyson Estes, along with number 32, Kyle Lucas.
Yep, that is going to end the third. So we're headed for the fourth, 28-8. We'll see what happens from here, folks. Huskies will come to the line of scrimmage.
And it's Quinlan straight ahead, and
Sure
he's got nothing.
But they'll be happy to keep the clock going along. The Tigers will have to march down the field 3 times in this quarter in what has got to be the most horrible conditions in the world.
Well, no, I think the most horrible were the first quarter, Dan.
Well, that's true. That was just unbelievable.
3rd and 8.
Gonna pitch to Connor, trying to get a running start.
And they nail him.
Yeah.
A big 3rd down play by the Tiger defense.
Taken down by number 14.
And on 4th down, Dan, I'm going to say you have to, with 11:03, I think you have to gamble and go after the punter right now.
Yeah, just don't hit him, though. You can't hit him. You can't give the ball back to
obviously
him.
you can't, but I mean, you've got to go after the punter right
you
now.
take
You
that
cannot
side dive, you know.
You can't sit back with this much time left, and you got to score 3 times.
Watch Rapoli.
Uh-oh. No flag.
His own guy hit him.
Oh, is that right?
Yeah.
Anthony knocked him into him.
Oh, okay. I was going to say, I saw him get knocked into. So good call, good no call, huh? So 10:37 to go. Tigers will get it. Well, here come the Tigers trying to accomplish something that would be a miracle in these conditions.
Quarterback draw.
They got his shirt, and that was enough.
Sean Bingham, 75, the big rush.
He got the paw right on Rippy's shirt, and that was enough.
And here comes the quick no-huddle offense, and that's going to catch the Huskies.
Yeah.
3 wide. They have got to get something deep right quick, and here comes Cooper, and nothing there.
Oh, man, good defense.
Number 12, Dusty Cooper carries the ball for the Tigers.
I think they would have to go to the air here.
3rd and 8. Make that 3rd and 9.
Well, now I think you got to look for first down yardage, look for a slant over the top somewhere.
Incomplete, almost picked off. And
Tom Barcia was all over Andy McIntosh on that one for the Huskies, Dan. And
Andy made a great try to catch that.
And that is a very quick 4 and out,
Yeah.
and credit to the Husky defense. Well, Tim Coleman needs another one of his big bombing punts like he got in the first half, that 65-yarder right now.
Reno's just made real nice, steady plays all night. I mean, nothing fancy on
Low
both
snap,
sides.
he bobbles it.
But he gets
and,
it off.
Just a horrible punt. It's wind.
The
It's
fact
going to
he
go
got it off.
maybe 3 yards.
Yeah. So that is a huge break for the Huskies, and they are in good field position. And if they punch it in, it could be the end for the Tigers here. We'll be back. Now, here come the Huskies.
Tigers have one chance, Dan. They have got to get
They're
to the
going to
ball.
throw. He
And it's
caught it,
complete.
Evans.
Wes Evans. He was hit by Rippey. It was Rapoli was there. Tommy Welton was there.
Pass complete to number 8, Wes
Well, the
Evans.
Huskies are
What a gamble, Dan.
yeah,
Taken
they're
down by number 1, Anthony
taking
Rapoli.
chances, and
Gain of about 10,
You know,
brings up 2nd and 8.
Warner and I were just talking about how they could, just run and try and run this clock down right now. And what do? Is they come out throwing.
yeah, and if it's incomplete, it's a
But Dan,
stops the clock.
Dan, if you remember the game we did between Reno and McQueen, they utilized the tight ends,
Yeah.
Wes Evans and Ryan McKinley, on some clock dying plays toward the end of that game to just kind of put the nail in the coffin of McQueen.
Martin.
Oh, somebody got a big stop
Yeah.
on him.
Number 17, Connor Martin carries
And-
the ball once again for the Huskies.
Now, if am I correct, they haven't fumbled the ball all night.
No, they haven't even bobbled the ball.
Wow.
That's what's so impressive in these
That's
conditions.
That's focusing.
Well, you look at the game against South Tahoe last weekend. Tahoe had 5 turnovers.
Yeah.
Reno had 2, and I think they recovered one of them. It's a tribute to their coaching staff and to these kids who had to fight their way into the playoffs to even get to this
Gonna
point.
throw again, and again they got Martin this time.
and there
look
he
out.
goes.
Oh,
And, oh
mama.
man,
Oh,
touchdown.
Jiminy Christmas. They caught him by surprise with Martin out there, and that could be lights out.
Pass complete to number
Well, Dan,
17, Connor Martin takes it in for the
they got their
Huskies
fastest
score.
player
Yeah,
out in the open.
Yeah.
He didn't have to run through anybody. He was just out there waiting.
Boy, the Reno Huskies, they were in desperation to make the playoffs. Didn't even look like they were going to make the playoffs.
Yeah, their playoff season started like 3 weeks left in the season.
The last game of the year against Carson.
They were 2-5. They had to beat Worcester, then they had to beat Carson to get into the playoffs, and then they have come through the defending state champ McQueen Lancers and the Cinderella South Tahoe Vikings, and here they are right now.
Did they get the 2-point?
Nope.
So
2-point conversion.
the conversion is no good.
Number 17, Connor
This
The
Martin.
place
Huskies are.
Short of the goal line.
This place is clearing out.
A 34-8
Taken
lead.
down on the play by number
8:07.
14, Peterson,
Well,
along with number 18,
Do the Tigers have any miracles? We'll find out.
Too much time.
On the kickoff.
Yep. They did the same thing last week, too.
Oh. Well, what was he running down here? The color white hat?
To make sure
Yeah.
his clock has stopped. And
So be a 5-yard march off, and they'll re-kick, I guess. Unsportsmanlike.
conduct.
What?
Against the Tigers.
oh, you got to be kidding.
Someone must have said something on the
Oh,
sidelines.
you got to be kidding.
That's the only thing I can figure, huh?
Well, who do you think would say it? The guy closest to the official?
Well, they were barking.
Yeah.
They were still upset about that unsportsmanlike conduct call earlier in the quarter. Or was that last quarter? I don't remember now.
Yeah, it was last.
Oh, man.
So now it should be easy to put it in the end zone, you'd think, huh?
Oh, well, unless Sean Richards decides to, go for an onside kick. It's not like the Tigers don't have their hands. They have just their regular kick return team out there.
What a strange year. All the teams in the 4A are going to say, geez, if only we'd had done this.
Well, you can't take anything away from what the Tigers accomplished this year, though, Dan.
My goodness, are you kidding? Phenomenal.
That's offsides.
In the end zone. So, Tigers will get it. 1st and 10 on their own 20. It's probably bombs away time now. We'll be back. Well, Tigers will give it one last shot. They're going to go down fighting, I can guarantee you that. Screen out here, and they got Dusty.
Dusty's got some blocking out here.
And he goes.
It's up to about the 28-yard line, just short of a first down. And
Dusty's one of those guys like Grant Swinney,
and
where, a lot of cutting and good footing, but tonight's not the track for it.
Well, we got the hurry-up offense in effect for the Tigers. Rippy back, big rush. Oh, Gerald Berry got him from behind.
I can't believe he held on to it.
That'll bring it.
He got nailed. The fact that he still gathered in the ball is amazing.
That'll bring up 3rd down. I want to remind everybody who's watching this up in throughout the area on KUVR, Aztec America WB station up in Reno, that Dan will be in Reno tomorrow covering the 3A state title game between Bishop Minogue and Virgin Valley. And that'll be on Charter Cable on next week. So we'll be looking for that if you're up in the Reno area. Pass completed,
Incomplete.
drop.
Are they going to say it's complete? No, incomplete. Stormy had it and then got nailed.
And that brings up 4th down, and the punt team's coming out.
Oh, it's got to be a fake. Because, even though field position is not good.
No, they're going to punt it away, Dan.
You think so?
Yeah.
Yeah, I think so too. Otherwise, I think you might have seen Eddie out there as the punter instead of Tim Coleman.
That's probably true. Huh?
But A.G. Reed is the short guy if they want the short one. But right now, I just
trying to drill an offside, maybe. No. Line drive type kick, and they're not even going to. I wouldn't even touch it. Matter of fact, I wouldn't even be close to it.
And Andy gave it a low kick, trying to get an extra 5 yards out of it.
Well, that's Andy always thinking.
I think actually the Tigers touched it further upfield.
Oh yeah, it went off somebody's shoulder pad, but I'm not sure it was way up there.
6:45 to go. We'll be back. Well, my eagle eye broadcasters were right. It was touched way up here.
Connor
Straight
Martin.
ahead, yep. It's grinded out time now. And run down the clock.
And Dan, though most of his yards tonight were on that big 98-yard burst, when the final stats are going to come out, again, 3 playoff games in a row, Connor Martin well over 100 yards. 200 yards against McQueen and Tahoe each, and probably about 150 tonight, if not more.
Wasn't even known halfway through the season or so.
The clock's running, and officials tried to stop the clock here.
Yeah, I noticed that.
And it's still running.
Trying again.
Maybe the clock's frozen or something. We can't switch it. Well, we'll take a pause while the officials unpause the clock. Well, the Tiger down there making his move for his last football game, possibly. And the girls, they've, I think they're doing a lot of cheering just to keep warm.
Yeah, it works.
And again, we'll remind you that, hey, We want to keep these games on the air, folks. Give us a call and help sponsor and make your donation. We are solely put on by donations and sponsors. We're not subsidized by any TV stations at all. So.
And Dan, we're especially looking at the Reno audience that we've gone to this year, and a chance to see some different teams. And if you've all told us you've enjoyed the games, well, step up to the plate and keep good local sports programming coming your way.
Connor, straight ahead. You seen my snowman Howard out there anywhere?
No, I haven't.
Yeah, he's over there on the Reno sidelines gathering it in.
Carries the ball once again for the Huskies, taken out by number 14,
I was trying to get warm in my car here at halftime, and he told me I was a sissy.
I noticed that, Dan. You were down there, and I was sitting right here.
I was drying off my camera. You won't buy that, huh?
No.
Is that what you call it?
And a whistle,
too much
time. Yeah, they'll probably get a bunch of those now, because all they're interested in is using up every ounce of the clock. Every second, I should say.
Legal procedure call against the Husky offense.
And Dan, we'd have to check the books to find out when the last time a team came from ranked number 4 in one of these two divisions.
Boy, I don't.
To go to a semifinal game in the state Big Dance.
Definitely has to be could be a first.
Maybe never. I was going to say maybe never. It's going to throw it.
Oh my. Incomplete. Interesting. Reno figures, what the heck?
Yeah, you got Wes Evans in there. I guess maybe that's not too much of a gamble.
It's kind of like a run if he catches it. Well, they got here being kind of daring, so.
Dan, 4:53 to go, 34-8. Not saying this game's over, but there's 30-plus seniors on this Douglas roster who are wearing the black and the orange for maybe the last time.
And it could be a sad moment for them.
A lot of emotions, but I'm sure they'll remember a great senior season, and who's going to forget maybe the biggest snowfall they've ever seen at Keith Roman Field for a
They'll talk about it. They'll talk about it to their kids and their grandkids or whatever. It'll be passed down, the story of the game in the snow for the zone championship.
Well, once they get over this, they're going to reflect on a real nice season. I mean, those kids and his coaching staff have just done a wonderful job this year.
And on the flip side, what a story of the Reno Huskies. Going to hand up straight up the middle goes Dusty, but the Huskies just won't budge.
Carries the ball for the Tigers.
And he's wrapped up.
Taken out by number 51, Jake Kylene.
Jake Kylene.
Well, actually,
the Huskies are much
number
better.
8 was in there.
You know, Dan, the Huskies ended up 6-5 coming in this game, but as we talked about earlier, 2 of the games they lost early in the season were 1-point games to McQueen and South Tahoe.
Yeah.
This is a much better team than their record shows, and I think we've seen it in the last 3 weeks during playoff season. And a great completion to Eric M. Down to the 48-yard line, and he got out of bounds. It should stop the clock.
Taken out by number 28, Tom Garcia for the Huskies. M makes it into Husky territory to about the 47. Tigers first and 10.
It's actually some wind blowing right now. Earlier, the flag was just still on the pole, and it's.
And the temperature is dropping.
Yeah, I know. I can't
Do you have
even
any
feel
toes?
my feet anymore. All I can say when this is over is my wife in the car better be out there. She better not still be shopping in Carson. Rippy back. Eric M is wide open again. He's got it.
No, he dropped it.
Oh, man.
Had it and dropped it.
Pass intended for number 9, Eric M. Falls incomplete. Brings up second down for the Tigers.
Come on, Tigers. Go, Tigers!
Well, incomplete. Looks like one guy went one way and ripped me through the other.
33, A.G. Reed falls incomplete. Brings up third down for the Tigers.
3:58.
Correction, it was intended for number 23, Justin McDougal, falls incomplete.
So as Ernie gives the play.
Illegal receiver downfield is called against the...
Oh, I see. There was a penalty, huh?
5-yard penalty will make it second and
I didn't see that. I didn't see the flag.
I did not either.
Yeah, well, who can see the flag in this snow-covered field? Well, even though it's yellow.
Murphy back. Andy's open over the top. He's got it.
Pass complete to number 10, Andy
There's two guys that'll never quit on you.
No, the Tigers are playing for pride right now, Dan, and they're playing it like champions. Nobody's hanging their head. It's nice to see. It's ending a great season for them, and they're playing right down to the wire.
Oh, I don't know if he stripped it out or...
A late flag just came at the line of scrimmage, too.
Did it really?
We have a flag on the
Glad you could see it. Maybe they holding.
Holding is the call against the Tiger offense.
Well, to the crowd's credit, there's still quite a few people
Yeah, there's a lot of people
hanging
left
around
here.
here,
Yeah,
you know, which is
same old
good
crowded.
support. That, you know, when your team is pretty much lost the game and they're sticking around to support them.
Yeah, these people been here all year, sitting in this little section.
Yep. This is a lot of the family section of a lot of the varsity players around here. They're hanging in. Parents and grandparents and friends.
Well, they
Andy
try to screen.
McIntosh.
Andy's still trying
He got away from five
away.
different players. Danny's still on his feet.
Looking for blocks. Still on his feet. Ran out of gas.
Man, oh man.
Pass complete.
5 Huskies had a shot, and Andy spun away from them all and still got big yardage.
McIntosh taken down on a play by number 2, Julius Bouchard for the Huskies.
So they'll come to the line quickly. Second and gain a... Oh, it's third down. Okay.
Luke back, got time, fires.
Got Stormy.
Completion to Stormy.
I think he's got a first.
First down, and he got out of bounds.
Pass complete for number 22, Stormy Harrell for the Tigers. Harrell taken down on the play by number 20, Ryan Quinlan for the Huskies.
And what do we got here? Timeout? Another penalty? No.
No,
Okay.
First down.
just
Just
moving the
marking the
chains.
ball. Okay. Luke trying to get his hands warm by rubbing them. Looking.
Bingham
Lost the
after
ball.
him.
Now, I think he might have grabbed it unless
And
West took it
Evans-
away.
Evans has the ball right now, but
Yeah.
let's see what happens.
Yeah, if they didn't see it, then they'll give it to the Huskies because Luke had it and he took it away.
Loose ball was covered by the Tigers.
Nope. They must have saw it. Evans is going to win that wrestling match every time, I would think.
Well, it's 6'5" and 250. He should. Rippy back, lays it up for Andy McIntosh. He's got
What
it!
a catch. Oh, my.
Still on his feet.
Pass complete.
Inside the 10-yard line, Dan, to about the, where are they going to mark it? About the 8?
I don't know, but they're going to hurry up to the line.
Number 1, Brian Capozzo, along with number 20, Ryan Quinlan.
This crowd that's still here is going to erupt when they get into the, if they get into the end zone. And I think it's destiny right now for this team.
That look trying to bark out the play, I guess.
Stumbles back, fires. Touchdown, Tigers.
Rockage.
Complete to number 3, Nolan Rockage for the Tigers score.
Brings the crowd to life. Well, you can just about bet your booties we're going to see an onside kick. Now, they go for 2?
Yeah, you have to.
You'd think, but as they're sending into play here.
Even if they get 2, Dan, it still leaves them
Yeah.
18 points short, so you still need 3 scores in a minute 38. Now,
Boy, that would be.
Now
You talk about miracles.
go back to the Heidi game, the Raiders and the Jets back
Heidi,
in
people,
1968.
there's people here that weren't even born when that took place.
I'm sorry, I was.
I remember that well.
about 13 or 14 years old, I think.
We're going to take a timeout. All right, folks.
Rippy back, fires it up.
Nope. Won't go. Eric M was the intended receiver, but couldn't connect. 1:38 to go. Onside kick coming, I'm sure. 34-14. We'll be back. Well, folks, there's
Richard Smith, the team manager, and Luke Rippey just embraced on the sidelines, Dan. It was a great sight to see.
well, I think no, they had it and lost
They had it and they went right by it.
They ran right by it.
Oh, man.
So Huskies will come out of there with it, and they should be able to run the clock down from here.
It looks like Brian Capuzzo, number 1, ended up with the ball.
That's a nice onside kick.
It was
Well executed.
The Tigers actually ran past it.
Yeah, they really did.
They'll take over 1st and 10. The ball's going to be spotted
Had a great
right about
10-yard
the
roll, and
46-yard
they were all
line.
running.
1st
And
and 10.
that snow on the field. Well, I think they weren't going to look down.
So the Huskies will milk this clock all the way. And, well,
And
the Cinderella story of the Huskies continues.
And there's the Tigers gathering around head coach Luke Rippey. A great season has come down to 1 minute and 36 seconds.
Yep.
And we may see some seniors come in for their final attempt to play here, and Tommy Welton checks out.
I wonder if
Tyson
Coach
Estes checks
Avestino
out.
across the way is going to get the old ice bucket
Oh,
on a
I
night
hope
like
not.
this.
Man, that's pneumonia time, and this is really nice. As the seniors are checking out, and maybe some other seniors getting a chance to come in.
And Wallace just watching the clock. And a timeout by the Tigers, naturally. Never say never, right? They're already celebrating over there in the Reno Husky sideline.
It'll be 3rd down for the Huskies.
Dan, we saw them go nuts at McLean High School when they beat the defending champions 2 weeks ago, and last week they were doing snow angels in the end zone after beating South Tahoe.
Well, they got plenty of room to do that here tonight if they want.
All right, we'll be back.
You're just now going to give her some money?
Well,
Yeah.
John Wallace.
No, I hit her at halftime. So
Says, let us know when we're going to start here. About 2 plays, I would say.
Dan. 30-yard line, Rippy.
Down on the knee. And I think that sums
tells
up the story of the Tigers right there.
But a great season,
Big
Dan.
dreams, you know, it's amazing that you figure there's hundreds and thousands of kids that want to be in a championship game.
And these kids
only
got
these
it.
ones right here made it. And only the Reno Huskies get to take it even further. And I guess they're going to just take it down and get the penalty, I guess. Yep. Down to 14.4 seconds.
Delay of game is the call against the Husky offense.
No, it's not that. It's a couple of points, really. Now they
As I said, they'll talk about this one to their kids, to their grandkids. And it goes down in the history books as another one of those zone championships that, well, Mother Nature had something to say.
Offensive lineman at the 35-yard line on the sideline.
And here comes the last play of the game. Wallace will take the knee. And the Douglas Tigers have run out of time. And the Reno Huskies are your 2003 zone champions, but they still got what?
Point.
Time on the clock here.
Is that 9 seconds?
I guess.
It was.
Did they exchange the ball or what? Yeah, I guess they're going to have to run one more play. So.
And I'll tell you right now, all the starters want to be out there for that last play.
well, actually, they started the clock, guys, so it's all over.
Yeah. They won't even get to run it.
Yeah.
And the Reno Huskies are your zone champions. What a story.
That's
wow.
ladies and gentlemen. I'll tell you what, our Tigers have provided
from
us
fourth
with
place
many great
to the zone
memories this year.
champions.
They are
Amazing. Tigers,
a wonderful group of guys, and I can honestly
not much you can say about their season except spectacular, but what a tough ending for them.
We always will.
Hey, we got to take a time out, and we're going to say thank you to the fine sponsors that bring you these ball games.
Brought to you by the following: McDonald's, proud sponsor of our LSP Player of the Week. By Western Nevada Supply Company, another proud supporter of the local sports program. By Grandma Hattie's Family Restaurant in Carson City, another LSP supporter. By Adele's Restaurant and Lounge in Carson City, again, another proud supporter of the local sports program. Hey, want to get a copy of the game you're seeing, or any program here on LSP for that matter? Give us a call or look us up on the web. You can get a clear copy right off the master. You too can join the sponsor team. Give us a call. Your help is needed to keep these games alive on Reno TV, and we thank you.
Hi, folks. We're out here on a frozen turf, but this guy's probably warm as toast.
Yeah, whole team's in warm, man. I can't wait to get in that locker room, though. You know, we played tough today. We never let down, and our entire team came through in this victory. It wasn't any individual person.
Boy, I'll say, have you ever played in this kind of conditions? Especially the first quarter.
I've never played in the snow like this, but I played in rain and mud and all that stuff. But this has to be the funnest I played in, slipping and sliding.
Could you see out there in the first quarter?
No, I could not see,
so.
especially when we flipped around and the snow was right in your eyes. You couldn't see it all.
Oh, wow. Hey, great game. Keep it going.
Good, I appreciate it. Thank you.
Hey, folks, we got the zone champion. Yeah! Fourth to first. Oh, yeah. Beautiful. So good. I don't know what to say.
This family. You cannot stop this family. We must support everything.
You heard it from the Huskies. Good job, guys.
Yeah, boy.
Snow, and you would be the biggest hero in the first few minutes?
I don't know. I just got pumped up for this game. I've never been so pumped up for a game. This is a game this big in my life, so I just went out there and worked as hard as I could. And just my opportunities came my way, and the fumble came to me, so I just picked it up and dove in the end zone.
As I said to McKinley, could you see where the ball was?
I barely could see where the end zone was. The guy's about to hit me, so I dove and I landed in the end zone. Lucky me. So
good job.
Thanks.
Trophy in the north.
Well, folks, there's a bunch of guys with a few bricks shy.
Yeah, a few bricks shy of a full load of bricks.
Oh,
no shirt on.
They're not cold.
Have a nice pneumonia. Dan, it was
any final thoughts there, guys?
It was a great game. Horrible weather in the first quarter, but
the first few minutes of this game was a story.
But Dan, both teams had a play in it.
Yeah,
and
I'm sure they all know that.
The two best teams, I don't care what their records were, hooked up tonight. And it was a good meeting and a great season for the Tigers. They were undefeated. They were the Sierra Division champions, and nobody can take that away from them.
That's true.
And I tell you what, Dan, remember when we saw Reno earlier against Hug, and they were all banged up, and we said if they got healthy, they'd be a force, and they certainly were.
Well, that's going to wrap it up here from Keith Roman Field, where the celebration will go long into the night for the Reno Huskies. For Werner Christian, Mike Irvin, and myself, so long from the local sports program.
We can barely see him, but I'm guessing he's very close to the end zone.
Oh, that's
snap.
You got it up.
And it gets blocked.
A block.
And it gets picked up by the Huskies, and it's a Husky touchdown.
It's a touchdown. And see who got it. 54, I think. I'm not sure.
54 is Mike Cooper, Dan.
And the Huskies are on the board first on a block punt attempt in the snowstorm. Wow.
Dan, I'm assuming there's people across the way, but you can barely see them right now.
This is it. One play.
One to the left, Johnson to the right. Berg out of the eye. Van and back, fires for the end zone. Touchdown, Sparks! Oh, man, 3 seconds
Championship comes down to this, folks, right here.
Eugene! Yo! Mama! You gotta be kidding me! Oh, baby! You talk about pressure! And look at the big hug from Emily Haas!
Wow, what a shot!
Mr. Simpson could be a hero here. And that's gonna be high and deep, and it is gonna be done. A home run for the Reno Huskies. Mr. Simpson's gonna win it in the bottom of the 7th inning. Oh, what a finish. And the Reno Huskies get that championship that eluded them last year.
3 balls, 2 strikes. Oh, my.
Wow, folks. Strike three, and Jake the Snake's gonna do it. And the Sparks Centennial are the 2003 9-10-year-old district champions, and they're happy about it, let me tell you.